Previously on Tales of Familial Eternity.
Please don't speed through my goddamn battle royale.
I'm going to command Shadowstalker, which is, again, is the name of the wolf that Devora has chosen.
You never established that, by the way.
Yeah, never did. My bad.
How about a bonus round? That sounds like a yes to me.
Oh god, what are we fighting now?
Each other.
Oh.
What?
Oh shit!
You fucking know what? I'm gonna cast magic missile at you.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Josh is fucking pissed right now.
So, the halfling kind of stops doing the announcer thing that he's been doing this entire time, sort of like projecting his voice to everything, and he's just like, whoa, guys, like, calm down, this is just a show.
Really?
Yeah, there's definitely some sort of enchantment on the arena itself. It's a sort of protection spell over the arena, and also some type of illusory magic.
I don't think we'll actually die from this. Hopefully.
Alright, let's put on a show then.
Everyone fight the cleric!
You will regret that you hit me with your sacred flame.
Yeah, I'm out. She beat me.
Oh man.
Just as predicted, you fools.
Meanwhile, she's like, I am so sorry, guys. She's like waving up to the crowd.
You can't see the tears. And he also pulls out a rather sizable container of sauce. And hands it to you.
Of sauce?
Yeah.
What is this?
It's Szechuan sauce. And, you know, the crowd is going crazy. The lights kind of start to dim a bit. And given another minute or two, you hear, like, people starting to, like, get up and leave the stadium. And the halfling kind of jumps off from its stool and goes over to just kind of, like, round up all the fallen adventurers. And it takes him a long time because he's just a little halfling and he's trying to carry these people, but he carries them over to, like, the side of the stadium and just, like, lays them there.
Solis helps out when she can.
Yeah, that was a good show. You got me a little scared, though.
Yeah, I was fully intending on killing you.
Wonderful.
But I'm glad it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say. Just kind of adjusts his bow tie a little.
So, how long until my friends can wake up?
They'll probably wake up on their own in, like, for a few hours. You know, they'll be fine.
Is there any way I can have them moved over to the inn nearby?
Oh, sure, definitely. I'll get a couple of guys on it.
Alright, thank you. And, sorry, this was kind of a last minute thing. We didn't really understand the rules going in.
Yeah, Anita has a habit of throwing people in here.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah.
That explains a lot.
Yeah, we had a bit of a thing last year.
Oh?
Yeah, you know, like, I think the people that she gathered around last time were just a little too enthusiastic.
Ooh.
About a blood sport.
Yeah, there are those kind of folk.
Yeah. I was real afraid for a moment that our spell wouldn't hold through, but it did. I'm glad it worked, but it was unnerving.
Especially with the fact that, like, Josh tried to attack
No,
him.
you're asleep. Stop it.
No.
That was gonna be out of character.
That was out of character.
I know, but it was funny.
Especially since, like, Josh, like shot 3 magic missiles at the halfling.
Yeah, he wasn't very unhappy about that.
How do you think Josh felt?
Very angry, actually. That's the vibe I was getting.
Very angry and very scared.
Yeah. So, the halfling does get a couple of other people who work at the stadium, a couple of humans, to pick up you guys and take you over to the local inn. And everybody who's at the inn is, like, super enthusiastic to see you guys. Since nobody else is awake, all of the compliments go to Solis. complimenting her on like her wonderful aim that she has with that crossbow.
Thank you. I had a lot of practice.
Just like that was a really good, that was a really good show. You did really well.
Yeah, I guess knocking people out is kind of my thing.
And there's a lot of questions about like, oh, are you gonna, do this again next year? Are you gonna come for like the real hard hitting tournaments? Like,
Oh,
that was really fun to watch. A lot of people really want you to keep doing this.
oh my gosh. I'll think about it. I wasn't expecting this to happen today, so.
All right. So, all of your friends have been put like into their rooms. What do you want to do, Solis? Now that you're the only party member.
I'm the only one awake. Oh my god.
Yes. Remember, you knocked everybody else the fuck out. Well,
And-
no, I knocked out Josh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Phoenix took a pretty heavy hit out of you, though.
Yeah,
Devora.
and
Yeah.
he took a little bit out of you too. I guess, is it alright if I can find Anita?
Yeah, you can do so.
Alright.
So, you go out looking for her. I want you to roll for investigation.
Alright.
I guess this is just going to be a Solis adventure now.
Solis is going
Yeah.
solo.
Yeah, until the rest of us wake up.
So investigation, you said, right? I
Yeah.
got a 1 + 1, so 12.
Well, if it's a 1...
I mean, 11.
Then you
Oh, I
didn't
mean,
find-
11. My bad.
Oh.
11.
I was really confused about the math.
Oh.
Like, that's not how
I
1
just,
plus 1
I just heard a
works.
1 and I tuned everything out. I'm like, nope, that's
No,
a
I
fail.
heard 2. No, I heard a 1 plus 1 2.
I'm sorry.
Definitely didn't sound
No,
like an
I-
11.
I just realized I said 1 + 1. I meant 11 + 1.
Okay, so what did you get in total?
I said 11 + 1, so 12.
Yeah, you're able to circle back to Anita's little stand. You see now though that she's still working at the stand, but there's like a kid sitting on a chair next to the stand, and they have a little cat in their arms.
Oh.
And this person looks like a water Genji, or however you say it.
Genasi, I'm gonna
Genasi.
say.
It's a water person.
Genasi?
I don't know.
Plot twist, this woman has been Rick the entire time.
I mean, I can't confirm nor deny that. Yeah, so Anita looks up and she's like, "Oh, is the battle royale over already?"
Yep. It sure happens.
Well, I'm glad to see that you came out all in one piece.
Yeah, although a little warning would have been nice.
Yeah, Anita just kind of shrugs. You seem to have done well. A warning wasn't really necessary.
About the whole dying part, yeah?
He gives it a certain level of genuineness to the fight.
We tried to kill the announcer.
She just kind of starts snickering, like she's trying to like compose herself, but it's just, oh shit, really?
Yeah. He made us fight each other at the end, and like we couldn't do anything but make an attack roll, make an attack. So of course we were like aiming it all at him.
As soon as we figured it out.
To be honest, it was Josh. Josh was the only one.
What are all these voices going on in the air? Like, do you hear that?
Are you being followed by phantoms?
I don't know. Like, all my friends are back at the inn. They're all knocked out.
That was out of character, by the way.
Yeah, we know, but
I know, but I like teasing.
nothing you say, it's not gonna reach him.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're just having this conversation in your dreams.
Oh, that is beautiful. I should have been there.
I'm sure someone probably recorded it somehow.
Yeah, there's always illegal recordings of these tournaments. Speaking of tournaments, though, did you get the winnings?
Yes. She takes out the bag of money. So we can keep this, right?
You can keep the money. I want the sauce.
She hands over the sauce.
This whole mini adventure was just in actuality helping Rick get the Szechuan sauce 8 seasons early.
Yeah, that's secretly. I have a whole thing with the Rick and Morty show, actually.
Oh my god.
This is gonna become an episode. This is gonna become like a bunch of episodes.
Yeah, if you see Anita on the show, you know. You heard it here, folks. You heard it here first. And she takes the container and she just like puts it under her stand. A little suspiciously, actually.
Okay. So, now you'll tell us about the cure?
Well, I can't tell you about any cure, because I don't think anyone exists. But I can tell you a little bit more about that poison.
Okay, that's a start.
So, that poison was something that I discovered at a trip over at the Kingdom of Fallen Stars. I'm surprised your friend hadn't remembered about this, because the Kingdom of Fallen Stars has been closed off for, what, like 50 years because of this? There seemed to have been some sort of accident there, and one of their biggest cities is completely covered in darkness. In my trip there, I was able to scoop a little of it up and take it back with me, and I sold that away as a poison.
Not the smartest decision, you know that, right?
It made me a lot of money, so who am I to complain?
There's a whole city infected now.
Not my fault. How the poison was used is completely out of my hands. The entrance to this kingdom is over at Helmshold. You're not going to be able to get in on your own, but because you helped me get what I wanted, I'm going to give you a little something to help you out. And she goes through some of her things, and she gives you a piece of paper.
What's this?
Well, take a look.
Okay. Solis looks at it. You are invited to Queen Regina Universe cordially invites you and 3 guests of your choosing to come share in her 45th birthday celebration at Wolfpine Castle.
Oh shit.
A party?
Show that around in Helmshold, and they'll take you straight to the kingdom.
Oh,
But
shit.
a party?
Yes.
Oh no.
Yes.
She kind of tucks that away into one of her pouches. I'll head on back and let the others know. Thank you for this, really.
Oh, you're absolutely welcome.
And have fun with the sauce.
Oh, I will.
And Solis makes her way back to the inn.
Okay, cool. So,
Would this be by the time everyone like woke up, or no?
I'm gonna say you guys wake up the next day.
Yeah, that sounds about
Okay.
right, because we're down to 0.
And
Yeah.
We're
You
pretty
wake-
knocked the fuck out.
yeah, you wake up, like, all your hit points are back and everything, but god damn, are you, like, aching.
Can I just say that during the hours that they were all knocked out, Solis bought like a couple of candies and stuff and tied them into little bags with a sorry note.
Aw.
Oh, that's
Aw.
adorable.
Ow.
Whew, ow.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Good morning.
Devora.
Morning. Yeah.
Morning. Next time, go easy with the longbow. That hurts.
I'm sorry. I guess I was having a little too much fun. Yeah, I got like max damage on that hit against Josh, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. Ow. I'm still feeling it.
Hey, Solis, can you think that maybe, like, next time you use that, like, crossbow at someone who isn't me? Like, that was a real good shot, but goddamn, that fucking hurt.
Ow. It hurts to laugh.
I'll think about it.
And maybe not use spells on me? God. Fuck.
Sorry.
I mean, I'm proud. I'm absolutely ecstatic, but ow.
Wait a second. Who won?
Solis.
Me?
Solis.
Who would have fucking thought that the cleric...
I know, right? Yeah, I'm like super proud of you, girl, but like, damn.
Also, holy shit, is that candy?
Yes. Yeah, go ahead.
Phoenix just was quietly distracted with candy.
I'm sorry. This is appreciated, but like, but I can't have candy.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Oh no, it's okay. Phoenix, do you want my bag?
Yeah, sure.
And Josh hands over his bag of candy to Phoenix.
Yep, and now Phoenix is snacking on 2 bags of candy.
So, since you were the only one awake for a while, did you go and see her and get what we needed?
Yeah, I did. I brought her the sauce, which I guess she needs for
Sauce?
something.
Wait, what sauce?
What sauce?
What sauce?
Was that what we got? Was that what you got?
Are you telling me we fucking, like, almost killed each other over sauce?
Well, no, guys,
Killed a man for
calm
sauce.
down. We got, there was 1,000 gold, which we also got, so
Oh, fuck.
yay. And
Wow.
we also got this big tub that said decision sauce, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I haven't heard of that kind of sauce. Is it... I don't know, does it look like barbecue sauce or something?
Yeah, it kind of did. It was really, it was brown.
Because Devora travels, I almost want to do a history check and see if she fucking knows what this is.
Okay. Do a history check.
That's a 5 + 1, that's 6, so nope.
No, you don't. You have sweet, vague memories of just that delicious sauce. But you can't quite remember where you tasted it.
She seemed really excited to have it, though, so, no skin off my nose.
What else? What else happened? Did she tell you anything about the cure?
Yeah, did you get that?
Oh, right. Well, there isn't a cure, unfortunately, not that she knows of.
Are you fucking shitting me?
Are you serious?
Yes.
Did you find anything out about maybe where she got the poison? Maybe if we go there, maybe we can figure something out.
Yeah, I was about to say, she did tell me where she found said poison, or at least whatever it was that she used to make the poison. She said something about the Kingdom of Fallen Stars?
Kingdom of Fallen Stars.
Okay, gonna do another fucking history check because hopefully this will be better. Because again, Devora travels.
Yeah, you do.
That's a 17 + 1. That's an 18.
Oh my god, you remember everything. Yeah, so after thinking about it for a few moments, you realize, yeah, that does sound familiar. The Kingdom of Fallen Stars is the kingdom where all the merfolk live.
I knew it.
Oh, that's why she thought Josh would know about this.
Wait, what? What are you guys talking about?
The Kingdom of Falling Stars is where all the merfolk come from. No wonder she thought you'd know about it.
Wait, you don't know about that place?
No, I didn't grow up over there. I grew up at a fishing village.
Can Solis do a history check too to see if she remembers?
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
You're old enough to know.
I am old enough. I'm like 252 years old, so I would assume.
Yeah. And not a day over 205.
Thank you. So I got a 16 + 1.
Okay, yeah, you also remember that, yeah, this was the kingdom where all the merfolk came, and you remember there being a lot of traffic between this kingdom and the rest of the continent. A lot of people traveled to and fro, but at roughly 50 years or so, that travel stopped hard, and nobody really knows why it happened, but it did.
Oh, I remember that place now. I used to travel there occasionally on visits with old family, but a couple decades back, they just stopped trading with anyone. They kind of closed up the whole kingdom.
Oh yeah, I think I've gone there like once or twice too.
Really? Do you know why?
No.
No, nobody knows why the travel between the two just stopped. It just stopped.
That's really weird.
You're telling us.
If travel's stopped, how the hell are we supposed to get in there?
I don't know. But to get more information about what's going on with the the Fallen Stars Kingdom, she gave us this, and she pulls out the invitation.
Can I see it?
Of course.
Let's see.
Devora looks over Josh's shoulder to look at the invitation too.
Yeah, Phoenix is gonna peek over too. He doesn't want to be left out.
You are invited. Queen Regina universe.
While they do that, can I roll a history check for Queen Regina?
Yeah, sure, if you want to.
All right.
Same, why not? That is a 7 plus 1. That's not gonna do it.
Motherfucking nat 20.
Oh, shit.
You know everything about the queen.
I know all the politics.
Oh, man. Okay, so what you know is that Queen Regina wasn't the queen when the borders just shut. In fact, there were 2 other queens and a king that was ruling. They have a weird sort of political system there.
Hierarchy.
Yeah. And those 3 were in power right up until the border just kind of shut. You do also know that because of the last name especially, this is probably one of the children at the time. That child has grown up and become queen.
Solis just kind of smacks her head. She's like, oh my god, little Reggie.
But this doesn't make sense. Why did she have my last name?
Yeah, I was about to bring that up myself.
You do know that other people have, like, last names that are similar to yours, right?
I've traveled around a lot. I've never really met anybody else with the last name Universe.
It hasn't come across in any of my studies when I was at the church either. Besides the royal family.
Alright, I guess I take it back.
That doesn't make sense.
You wouldn't have any mysterious cousins or anything, would you?
I don't know. I don't really know anything of my real family. I barely have any memories of them.
Well, hey, maybe this can be a 2 birds, 1 stone thing. We find out more about this poison plague thing, and you get to meet up with old family members.
Possibly.
I guess.
So, how are we supposed to get to this Kingdom of Fallen Stars? I mean, besides through this invitation, like, where do we go from here?
Well, we have to go to Helmshold.
Helmshold? Are you serious? That's like a 3-month trip from here.
Devora, do you know any shortcuts to get there?
She thinks for a minute. Yeah?
Yeah, Devora, you probably estimate that you can get that travel time down to like a month.
I can get us there in a month.
Okay, that might be the only way we can get there.
I mean, we're gonna have to give it a shot, but
It's the only chance we got.
I just hope I don't keel over on the way over.
Actually, let's see if I can do something about the plague infecting you.
Okay.
I know, this is off character, but like, I know I have the herbalism kit, so I could probably make the potion.
Potentially, if you get a good enough roll.
Yeah. I want you to roll for it. Are you also... You're proficient in, like, medicine and shit, right?
Yeah, +5. It's a +5 medicine.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. Hit me with your best shot.
That's a 15 +5, that's 20.
Oh, Jesus. You are medicine all up the place.
Yep.
Alright, yeah, so you break out this, is it like a medicine kit again? Or whatever?
I believe so. Let me check. This kit contains a variety of instruments such as clippers, mortar, and pestles in pouches and vials used by herbalists to create remedies and potions. Proficiency with this kit lets you add your proficiency bonus to any ability checks you make to identify or apply herbs. Also, proficiency with this kit is required to create antitoxins and potions of healing.
Okay. So with your 20, you attempt to just make a small potion in hopes of... Are you hoping of, like, curing this, or just, like, offsetting the plague for a little bit, or what's your goal here?
I guess it's a little bit of both, to see if it cures the plague, or at least push it back so Phoenix has more time.
Okay. So, you take a little bit of time to make this potion, and Phoenix is a little bit hesitant about drinking it, but he gives it a go, and you notice that the little kind of blackness that's been surrounding that wound of his it kind of ever so slightly moves back in. There's less of the blackness, but there's still some there. Phoenix just kind of looks down at this like, I think we can work with this.
Yeah. Wow.
All right, I guess we're gonna head over to Helmshold then.
Yep.
Go to this party for more information.
Sounds like it. I imagine Solis is just kind of mentally going, I'm gonna have to teach these guys so many manners.
Like, guys, I hope you understand the gravity of the situation. We are going to try and attend a queen's birthday party. A queen. I don't want to be rude, but you all, except for Josh, have the mannerisms of not.
Wow, thanks, Solis. That makes it feel real nice and warm inside.
See that not gonna cut it.
All right. What the fuck are we gonna do then?
Well, we have a month, and by Lathander's might, I will try to teach you all to behave just a little bit more than usual. Devora?
So we're gonna get killed at the front gates, right? That's what you're telling me?
Hopefully not, but at least when we're at the party, I'm going to try and teach you all how to behave and not mess this up.
Okay. But I do like to say that, like, Josh is just, like, looking at this invitation, like, silently.
What was she about to single out Devora for?
I was like, Devora, I don't know what we're going to do about your wolf, but you cannot be writing this in. Writing on it.
I will fight you.
I will fight you.
I will fight you again.
Remember how well that turned out last time? Last time being like 4 hours ago?
I was down like more than half my HP. I am at full.
You're welcome. Alright, maybe this isn't going to be as possible as I thought it would be.
You see my point.
Yeah. Well, we got a month. I guess we'll figure something out.
Yeah.
You doing okay, Josh?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, you seem a little extra quiet.
I mean, I just want to get to the bottom of this.
Solis puts a hand on his shoulder. We'll find out. We'll figure this out. Don't worry.
All right, I think that's a good enough place to end this beautiful conversation.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys now have a new destination. I'm assuming. Well, let me not assume, because Solis still has 1,000 gold pieces that she hasn't shared with anybody.
We know of its existence.
Did she say?
I did.
Maybe I was focusing too much on the sauce.
I was like, don't worry, we got 1,000 gold pieces, which is cool, but also we got this sauce.
Yeah, and Phoenix was, I was just like, holy shit, and Phoenix was like, oh wow.
A lot has happened within, like, the 30 minutes of us recording. Okay, no, you're right. So, but is Solis going to divide that amongst the group, or is she going to hoard it, or, like, what's happening with that?
Of course she'll divide it.
I did some dividing, so each person would get 250 gold pieces each.
Okay. So I don't know if you guys want to hit up the shops again, or if you guys just want to head out on the road, or do some other third thing.
I mean, Josh is ready to go.
So is Devora. I didn't see anything else I really wanted.
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
All right. So, you guys pack up and you start going on that road again. Your journey has once again led you towards a long trip, but this time from Raven Rock to Helmshold. With the aid of an invitation, you hope that Helmshold will grant you access to the information you seek, which at this point is just more information on the plague and what's really causing it. You started off in the rocky valleys, and you're now crossing the vast shining plains. You can see across the yellow-green grass for miles, and the only thing breaking up this view is the occasional shrub. This will be the only thing you see for nearly a month.
Hey guys, who wants to play I Spy?
I'll pass.
Devora, there's barely anything out here except the yellow grass.
That was the joke.
Phoenix is just shaking his head in the back of the cart. This is... If he doesn't die of the plague, he's gonna die of this. That's for sure. So before you left for the road, Solis made a comment that everyone's gonna have to brush up on their manners for this upcoming Queen's birthday celebration. And this road trip is gonna provide the perfect opportunity to do just that. I mean, you're on the road for like a month, there's nothing else to do. So each day, she pulls one of you to the side and trains you on proper etiquette. And at the end of the day, everyone gets to practice all together. So I figured that this would be a really good time for a sort of montage-y thing. So we are going to go through some of this training.
What's up?
So I do have a couple of like proper etiquette suggestions, but Robust, I want you to like think of what you want to train these people to do first, and if you need help, I'll give you some suggestions. I think maybe we should train Josh first, since that'll be easy to just get that out of the way, presumably.
Josh is gonna be the easiest to teach.
Yeah.
I mean, this is true.
I mean, all I really have planned is Josh's scene. So, may I just describe it?
Yes, sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Solis just walks up to Josh, puts a hand on his shoulder, and says, "You're fine." Out of everyone here, I trust you the most.
Wow, okay!
Alright, I see. We're just chopped liver over here.
What the fuck?
I'm flattered that you think so, but I feel like I could use a few pointers for this upcoming ball.
I mean, sure, but it looks like you're already a natural. I don't know why, but it's like you're kind of born with it.
Really?
Maybe it's Maybelline. So, Josh, is there anything in particular you want to learn about?
I'm up for some suggestion. I mean, the more I know, the better, right?
That is true. She just looks up at the sky. Suggestions.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's my cue. Yeah. you call upon the gods, and it's just like, sup. So my suggestions are, maybe like, formal greetings, correct posture. I have utensil placement here, written on my little
Pencil placement?
post-it note. Utensil placement.
Oh, utensil
Have
placement.
you seen those fancy, like, fucking feasts? They have like a million forks.
That is true.
Yeah, they do.
Yep.
I guess we could start with formal greetings. And I'm assuming this is just with Josh only, like one-on-one?
It's one-on-one now, yeah.
Okay. But I'm assuming that, like, we don't have to go over it again with, like, Devora and Phoenix. We'll just assume that she goes over it again.
Yeah, well, they're gonna have their own fancy training. That will be something else, presumably.
Oh, boy. Okay.
You'll be fine.
Okay. Well, Josh, how familiar are you with any nobility or royalty there? It's good to address them under sir or madam if you don't know, but if you do know, it'll be best to call them underneath their title, like countess, duke.
Countess, duke, lord, your highness, or any of those things?
Mm-hmm. I believe it'll be easiest to spot who Queen Regina is, so I don't think you'll have to worry about that.
Oh yeah. She'll probably be the only one that have a really fancy outfit, considering it's gonna be her birthday.
Mm-hmm. So if you just meet anyone that you're not sure who they are, just introduce yourself first, and hopefully they will do the same. It's kind of a back and forth thing.
Okay, got it.
Okay, so as a part of this training, there is a little bit of practice between the two of you with, like pretending that Solis is royalty of some sort, and then Josh having to formally greet her. Josh, I want you to roll, let's do a persuasion check.
Persuasion check.
Yeah, just a part of your training. You get advantage because Solis is helping you out with this.
All right.
Cool.
Wait, what is persuasion against again? Like,
I got a 13 plus 3, that's a 16. Yep, I'm going with 16.
What was the other one?
okay.
I got a 4, which would be a 7.
So I have to beat a 16?
No, I have you don't have to beat it because this is just his training. He has to beat like a certain number that I have. That's secret. But yeah, that 16 you said?
Mm-hmm.
16 was definitely good enough. A little bit above actually. You master these greetings with relative ease.
Like I said, you're a natural.
Thank you.
And in terms of posture, your back is more or less straight. I guess the only thing I could suggest is put a little more confidence into your stance.
The only thing straight about him, I'll say.
Okay, so have a bit confidence, you said?
Yes.
I can try. I'm not the most confident person there is, but I'll definitely give it a shot.
Okay, and I'm going to assume that the training goes on like this for a while. So I'm going to leave this there, and we're going to move on to other trainings with other people.
Cool.
If that's fine with you guys. So I think up next we'll train Devora.
Woohoo!
So, like I said, some of my suggestions were the formal greetings, the correct posture, utensil placement.
Okay, cool. But first, Solis also walks up to Devora, places a hand on her shoulder, and she says, "Stop attacking everything."
Wait, is this training or just life advice?
Both?
I will only attack if someone attacks first.
We'll see. It's a party, so I would hope that no one attacks each other.
You never know.
I mean, I already had to fight you like tooth and limb to keep that freaking sword underneath your dress. All right, just please. Last resort?
Of course. But it is a royal party. There's going to be tons of royalty there. You never know.
Okay. Speaking of royalty, how familiar are you with them?
Pretty familiar. I mean, you know I travel.
Okay, so I'm assuming you know how to address them properly with their name and title?
Yep.
As well as to introduce yourself?
Yep.
All right, practice with me.
All right. Wording.
Oh no, performance anxiety.
Oh, ain't those just the funnest thing to experience?
I'm going to assume it's the afternoon.
Phoenix and Josh are just like watching from the cart with their commentary, by the way. Because they have nothing else to do, I guess.
Or the other thing is that Josh could be helping Phoenix learn more about magic.
I kind of want a Devora to like look over and see them watching and be like, "Don't you have magic lessons to be doing?"
Yeah, but this is more entertaining.
and I'm willing to hold on magic lessons for this.
I get. She does like a little bow. Good afternoon, Lady Solis. My name is Devora.
Would you have to roll for that?
Yeah, sure, okay. I got entranced.
I'm just gonna straight up say that this is a performance check, because what else would this be?
Yeah. Perform away.
That's an 18.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you have advantage, but I don't know if you even care at this point. Because that was pretty good.
Yeah, no, the other one would have been a 7. So,
No.
So 18 plus 1, because it's a charisma thing, so that would be a 19, actually.
I don't think you need to add anything at this point.
Yeah, I mean, you perform really well. Just like, for a second, we almost think that like, oh shit, you've been doing this forever. Oh wait, no you haven't. But that was pretty good.
Yeah, like Solis is pleasantly surprised.
Wow, that wasn't terrible. Cool. Just Phoenix is golf clapping in the background.
All right, well, at least I don't have to worry about first impressions. How well are you with fancy dinners?
That's where I'm gonna fall short. I mean, I hunt for most of my meals, so... She shrugs.
All right. Most of these fancy dinners will consist of multiple courses, usually an appetizer, an entree, and some sort of dessert, and they'll just keep going back and forth at different rounds, essentially, usually in very, very small plates. So don't expect much. It's not a feast. Sort of.
It is much of a feast as you'll let it be.
And do you know about the utensil placement? It's very important.
No, I don't. Why is utensil placement like an important thing? Why does that matter?
Basically, everyone can tell you're a commoner if you don't know the proper utensil placement.
That's where they draw the line.
They will automatically label you a peasant.
All right, for this one, I imagine that like Solis breaks out like a bunch of like plastic forks. I don't think you have access to really good utensils right now, but
she probably borrowed it from Josh.
I want them to all be plastic, and that like some of them have been like clearly like filed down to be smaller and to more resemble what they're supposed to be.
Solis has tried her best with the things that she had.
I mean, the other thing is that Solis probably asked Josh for like plastic utensils,
which he only had access to plastic ones, so we're back to square one.
Yeah.
So you lay out all of these utensils, and you start teaching Devora like which one she's supposed to go for first. And I'm going to make Devora do a sleight of hand check to figure out if she can figure this out.
That is a 13.
A 13?
Nothing. 13 plus 1 for his dexterity, so 14.
Okay. You do have advantage, so if you want to take advantage of that.
15 plus 1, so 16.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you're able to figure this out. You almost go for the wrong fork once, and then you saw Solis's look in her eye, and then you went to the right one.
All right, very good.
All right, and I'm sure that the training kind of goes like that for a while, and I guess now it's gonna be Phoenix's turn. Oh boy. So, as previously mentioned, utensil placement, formal greetings, correct posture. You don't have to go through all of them. Just pick whichever one you want to do.
But first, Solis walks up to Phoenix. She stares at him for a moment, and she says, I know very little about you, so I'm not quite sure what you need.
Yeah, that's fair.
How well are you in terms of dealing with royalty?
Not at all. I don't think I've ever met anybody of nobility.
All right, square one. Got it. Should I explain everything all over again, like with the formal greetings and stuff, or?
I mean, I was watching. Do you want me to give it a shot?
Yeah, fire away.
All right, now I get to roll. Yay. Okay, so that was a 14 plus... We're doing performance, which is 2, so that's a 16. But I want to roll again, because I got advantage. Nope, we're going with 16.
What was the other number?
The other number was 3, which would have been a 5 in total. Which would have been not a good. So Phoenix essentially just mimics what he saw Devora do. So, the deep bow, a greeting. I'm very tired. I mean, I feel like doing mimicking this after Devora might not be the wisest decision, but he does it anyway, and it actually pulls off halfway decently.
Wow, for once you look like you're not about to punch someone.
Wow, thank you.
See, now that's back. That look is back. Don't do that.
You guys okay back there?
But you saw that, right? For like a split second?
Yeah, I saw it.
You'll never see it again.
Okay, and then she brings out the plastic tray of utensils and goods.
So, should we expect that this will also be plastic at the at this party?
No, it'll usually be silver. If you're in a really, really fancy party and someone wants to show off their wealth, it might be in gold, but, you know.
Not usually plastic?
No, not usually in plastic.
Yeah, that makes sense. Alright. And, yeah, Phoenix is gonna try his hand at figuring out how to, like, which fork to pick up and whatever. And he actually got a 20. Not a natural 20, but a 20 in total.
Nice.
Nice.
There's no reason for me to roll again, but I have advantage and I want to. Nope, that was also a bad. 20 will do. Yeah, it just kind of seems like at this particular part, he's practically a natural. There's no hesitation. He knows exactly which fork to go for.
And also, I just want to go briefly over your posture, Phoenix, if I may.
Sure, go ahead.
Try to look a little bit more open and friendly if you possibly can.
That is asking for too much, and you know this.
But it's just you got this slight like hunch, you know, like someone's about to come up on you, and I don't know why. I mean, we've been knowing each other for like a couple of weeks now, and you still got it.
All right, I'll give it a shot.
Just a little straight.
And now I'm going to do another performance check. I'm doing a lot of rolls today. Alright, that's a 21, actually.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
but I'm going to roll again because I have advantage. Alright, actually, that one was a 14, which would have been good enough. But the other's what was it, like a 19 or something? 21, there you go. That was before I added. So, yeah, he actually manages to fix his posture in a way that makes him seem friendly somehow.
Oh my gosh. Wow, that is really good.
And he just kind of shrugs, but the persona keeps on. And then he stops. Like, okay, that was actually tiring. How long do I have to do that for?
Hours.
Great.
And she says that with a smile. I'm gonna have fun watching that.
Oh, I bet you are.
Oh, see, there's that punching face again.
Sorry. And he manages to go back to that, like, slightly friendlier.
I just imagine he's saying that through like a gritted smile.
No, I mean, that
Sorry.
is. It's slightly friendlier. It's not, like, fully where it was before. He's trying.
All right, put on a couple of dresses and suits on you guys, and I think we're passable.
Josh has a suggestion on where they can get the outfits.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. And one of my older brothers is a fashion designer. He has a shop up in Helms Rock. We can quickly head over
that's
there
convenient.
and see and
I
see
mean,
if
we're
he can
heading
help
for
us.
Helmshold anyway, so.
Yeah, Helmshold. Thank you.
It's a place.
It's okay, Josh, I understood what you meant. But wow, that would certainly kill two birds with one stone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess while we're there, we'll just swing around.
Congratulations, everyone. I didn't have a migraine through all of this.
It's only day one. We'll see how the rest of the month gothis.
That is true.
This sort of training does keep going on basically the entire month. This is a fancy party they're going to for a goddamn queen, and you need to know your shit.
Yep.
Usually, like, at the end of the day, or sometimes if you delay it at the end of the week or something, you guys all get together and have, like, a bigger training, but, like, together as a collective. And I do want to touch on that just real quick, because I do have a fun suggestion for it, and that's going to be ballroom dancing, because that might be a thing.
Ooh.
Ooh, yeah. Which I'm sure Solis knows a bit about, hopefully.
Yep. And I mean, aside from Josh, she's definitely taller than both Devora and Phoenix. So I don't know which placement she'll like go with.
I do find it funny though that Solis and Josh are They're like neck and neck when it comes to height.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think there's an inch difference.
Yeah.
But Josh is still her baby.
Yeah, of course.
So I guess she looks at both of them and is like, all right, both Josh and I are clearly too tall for this one. So Devora and Phoenix, you guys are going to have to pair up.
All right.
Alright, I guess.
And she kind of shows them like the hand placement and like where they should put their feet and things.
Okay.
And she kind of like shows them like the basic steps of a waltz, which is, I would say, like the most basic dance that they'll probably come across.
I would say so. For this, I think we're gonna do another performance check.
All right.
Unless you guys have anything else you think will fit.
No, do we get advantage on this? Because
We do.
Okay, good, because I just rolled a fucking like crit fail.
Oh, fuck, really?
I didn't roll much better on the second one, but I got a 4.
I was
Oh.
hoping for this. I
So,
was waiting.
so surprisingly, Phoenix isn't doing so well for this, but he's just barely getting the steps. Like, it's passable. Unfortunately, Devora, with whom he is dancing with, is wildly all over the place.
In a month, she'll be fine.
There's a lot of like stepping on his toes, and then I think at some point you just start freestyling it. It's really bad.
She absolutely apologizes for stepping on his feet.
Devora calls out, "This isn't the electric slide."
Could it be? I think she'd be better at it. So have like you never danced in your life, or you were allergic to music? Like, what's happening here?
I don't get a lot of practice with dancing, okay? Doesn't come around when you're hunting.
But I've seen you like go through the trees like you're the wind. How do you not know how to dance?
Look, okay, like going through the trees like the wind and dancing are like two very different things.
I bet she can paint though.
Hell yeah, I can paint with all the colors of the fucking wind. When I'm going through the trees, I don't have to think about it. With dancing, it's like you have to plan everything. You have to plan the fucking steps. There's like a difference.
Well, you'll be surrounded by people, so just kind of imagine that they're all trees.
Phoenix is just like dying. He's
Like,
very much just
literally
trying to
or-
hold in, literally and figuratively, trying to hold in some laughter here, and it's very difficult. Just that mental image of just, oh, imagine everyone is trees. Just put a fork in him. He's done.
Hey, don't you laugh just yet, mister. You are also a little bit off.
Hey, at least I got the moves, as basic as it is. So, do you guys want to keep practicing, or we're just gonna stand around here?
Well, but our sweet baby Josh hasn't learned yet.
Sweet baby Josh.
Take it away, Josh.
All right, Josh. I will be your dance partner, so you will be taking the lead here, and I'll show you the steps.
Okay. Do I have advantage for this?
Yeah, you got
For
advantage.
performance? Okay. This is for performance check.
Yeah.
Perform
Perform away.
Yeah, that's a 12 plus 1, that's a 13.
Okay.
And second roll, it's a natural 20.
Oh shit!
Woo!
Our boy got some moves.
Yeah!
This is the best. This is the best.
I'm getting too enthusiastic about this.
That's my boy!
Solis is just swept off her fucking feet.
Almost literally.
Like, she just, like, completely forgets, like, the music's playing in the background. She just, like, completely forgets that this is a lesson and not, like, an actual dance that they're just doing for fun.
Oh, that's adorable and beautiful.
And, like, as it ends, she's just like, holy shit.
That sounds sarcastic, but like I'm actually just impressed.
Way to go, Josh!
Yeah, take some notes from this guy.
Thank you.
See, like I said, I'm not worried about you one bit.
It's those two.
Hello, this is your locally grown DM, Cheyenne, and I'm here to welcome you to another commercial break. Let's all take a deep breath together and chill for a few moments, in a fun, platonic way. This is my house, and in my house, we chill like good friends. I hope you're liking this episode so far. My lawyers tell me this is the Royal Fiesta episode. I'm pretty excited to get to this part of the campaign. Trust me, you're in for some fun. If you're liking this episode, and by extension this podcast, then may I direct you towards our Twitter, Tumblr, and Redbubble links? Our Twitter and Tumblr are excellent sources of updates, as well as sources for art relating to the campaign, and fan art, if we had any. Our Redbubble shop is also a neat way to throw money at us, with the added bonus of getting a cool shirt or a phone case in return. If you're extremely interested in supporting our podcast, you may want to check out our new Patreon, where you can exchange your hard-earned cash for fun perks, like access to bonus content, our Discord server, and other goodies. Any money given to us will be used to get better equipment and to help us get our podcast on proper podcasting sites. More information can be found in the appropriate links, and those links are at TofeCast. Insert fun link here. That's TofeCast at Twitter, Tumblr, Patreon, etc. Now that I'm done sponsoring myself, I'm gonna let you get back to the episode at hand. I hope you enjoy the rest of this adventure, and I hope to see you around.
Alright, and this sort of training continues on, like I say, for the whole month, essentially. Yeah, that's just basically your month. It's traveling, and then in between breaks, doing these little bits of training. Probably to the point of, like, being a little bit annoying to everybody else. But it's coming together, slowly but surely.
Huzzah.
Yeah.
Especially because Solis wakes them up at dawn to do these trainings.
Oh,
Because that is her
geez.
element. She's
That
not
is
Dawnbringer
true.
for nothing.
That is true, and Phoenix slowly hates her for it. And by slowly, I mean immediately, because he is not a morning person.
Oh, what else is new?
Yeah. It was gonna happen eventually. Alright, so, I actually want you guys, real quick, to roll for perception, though.
Oh, I get to roll blindly.
Well, everyone gets to D&D.
That is 3 plus 3, that's a 6.
Ooh, you see nothing. You don't see shit.
That's a 6 plus 3, that's a 9.
You don't see much else.
I got a critical fail.
We're all bad!
Wow, okay.
Felix, please get a good roll.
Phoenix, look with your special eyes.
Well, unfortunately, he doesn't get to roll for that.
Oh gosh.
Guess it was a perception check on how Phoenix is doing with the...
Yeah, it was gonna be something fun, but you guys fucked up.
Damn it!
So
The world will never know.
Can we try again later and see how he's doing?
yeah. If you can only notice one thing per month, that would be really shitty, probably.
Yeah.
And also, like, what would you be doing in that month that prevents you from looking?
Yeah.
But, in the meantime, Josh, I will ask, that he rolls a medicine roll real quick.
Okay. That's an 18 plus 5, 23.
Oh shit, that's really good.
Damn.
Okay. So, at various points during this month-long trip, you continue to make that potion that you did at the end of, the last arc, or whatever I'm calling. I don't know. Time's an illusion. So Josh continues to make those potions, and it does continuously help to stall Phoenix's infection, but the infection isn't going away necessarily.
Yeah.
I mean, I figured, but at least I'm stopping it. I'm halting its progress.
I mean, right now it's still very much like concentrated in his hand, but you can see that like this weird blackness is starting ever so slowly to trail down to Phoenix's wrist.
Mm-hmm.
We may need to get him gloves.
It's moving, but it's incredibly slow about it. You notice this like periodically throughout this month. Do you guys want to try for perception again?
Yes.
Please do better.
That's a 15 plus 3, 18.
Okay.
Oh, shoot,
Right,
where's
miss.
my thing? My
Oh, really?
perception. Wait, what did you get?
Damn it!
What about you, Solis?
Oh wait, what did Devora get?
A
Crit
1.
miss.
fail.
It's going around. It's contagious. I got a 13 plus 2, so 15.
Okay, so Devora doesn't know.
I'm just focusing on the road.
Well, at this point, you're focusing on catching those sweet Z's. This is night now. This is one of the
Okay.
nights. I think maybe you were distracted from the fact that like your wolf is no longer sitting like next to you as it sleeps. It's actually on you. It's like a blanket.
Aw.
And I think you're so like invested in this wolf that's
I'm so comfy.
yeah, like you can't notice anything right now. Like you have a wolf puppy here.
All I see is fur.
It's the only thing worth seeing. So you're busy, but Solis and Josh, you do notice on one of these fine nights that Phoenix isn't quite asleep. In fact, it kind of seems like he's talking to someone, although you can't see who that person is. And after a few moments, you realize he's actually communicating through mirror of communication. It's a very small, like, you know those little pocket mirror things?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's talking through that, and he's having like a very engaging conversation with someone else. You're able to pick up on a couple of things. There seems to be some vague mention of a sudden business trip, but as of right now, you can't catch anything more than that. What do you do?
You pick the two most polite people to like decide
I didn't
what to
pick.
do.
You guys picked through your roles.
I know.
We could just wait until Phoenix is finished talking to that person, and then we can talk to him.
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, I
what,
mean,
what do you think, Robust? Should we wait until Phoenix is done talking to that person?
yeah, I mean, it's not like it's anything suspicious. It's like the equivalent of a phone call.
All right. Well, if you guys are going to wait, then I think I'm going to make you do a stealth check because you're quietly waiting.
Okay.
Oh boy. Okay. Stealth check.
Where's my stealth?
That's a
that's
16 plus 1, 17.
Okay.
I got a nat 20.
You got oh my god. Woo! That's amazing. You guys are as quiet as the night. That's a phrase, right? Probably.
Yes.
I don't know. So you guys are able to wait like without him noticing at all. You guys are very good at being sneaky and quiet and waiting. And the conversation doesn't seem to go on for too much longer. Although as you're waiting, you sort of pick up that like this is a little bit of an awkward conversation for him. But given a couple more minutes, the conversation is over, and he puts this mirror away and is basically just preparing to like actually sleep now.
Eden?
Oh, hey.
Hey. Who was that you were talking to?
What?
Solis and I heard you talking to someone.
No, you guys are hearing things.
We were both awake.
We saw you holding the mirror.
Did you know?
Yeah.
Yes?
And we didn't want to interrupt, so we waited until you were done.
Oh, okay. Do you want a cookie for waiting, or?
Do you even know how to make a cookie?
Look, I don't fucking need your sass, alright?
I'm sorry, that was me. I'm sorry.
No, that was
me,
perfect
that's-
Josh. That was perfect sass.
I'm just like imagining that scene. Like, yes, there was like the pause afterwards. And it's like, do you even know how to bake a cookie?
That was great.
Solis just like suppresses like a giggle, but she's just like,
Phoenix is just like, Solis, isn't there like a thing about not being a rude piece of shit in the whole etiquette training?
yeah, but we're not at the party now, are we?
We're all monsters and I hate you.
But seriously, who was that you were talking to?
Nah, it's no one important.
Are you sure?
Do you want to roll for insight on that?
I mean, I feel like it's pretty obvious.
That's 18 plus 3, 21.
Jesus.
Okay, well, you definitely realize it.
Yeah, you realize all of the things. Like, you just have insight to everybody's hearts and soul.
Phoenix, I don't mean to be annoying about this, but it sounds like you're not telling us the truth.
Is it really important what I do on my own personal phone calls? Is this really the hill you want to die on?
I mean, me and Rubbers just want to know.
And technically, we're on a plane. A flat plane.
God, I hate you all. I hate all of you, actually.
Yeah, that sounds bad to Devora. She's asleep.
Devora is just like giggling softly underneath her wolf, but it's hard to tell if she's giggling at the situation or if it's just like, oh, this is a fluffy wolf. It's impossible to tell which of those two things it is. But Phoenix just kind of like, all right, if you guys really want to know, I was just talking to my sister.
Oh, okay.
Surprise.
Oh, so you're not a lone wolf after all.
I can't help what family I was born into.
I can respect that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so any other 20 questions or?
Nope, there just honestly isn't that much to do here. We're in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you guys can figure out a way to entertain yourselves. Leave me and my personal life out of it. And he just kind of like slowly goes to bed, but he's not like looking away from you guys. It's just like
just squinting the entire time.
And then when he actually is in bed, it's just now he looks away from you. It's just don't ask any more questions. Bye.
Solis nudges Josh and like motions to walk away.
Yeah. Josh does oblige and will leave this alone.
And as they're walking away, Solis asks, Josh, any particular reason we wanted to ask him? It just looked like a harmless phone call.
I don't know. It was just my sense of curiosity.
All right. Well, do be careful. Sometimes you don't want to go barking up the wrong tree.
Yeah.
Cool, I guess that's it for the evening.
Yeah, let's just get some shut-eye.
Yeah, good night, Solis.
Good night, Josh. Good night, Devora.
I have a puppy. No, I'm sorry. Let me not put words in her mouth.
Just like muffled under all the fur, like.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if Josh is going to sleep, but he's going to try.
I don't know if he doesn't have a very good relationship with the concept of sleep.
Yeah, he doesn't.
All right, so that's basically the end of that, I guess. So you guys keep going upon this long winding road. After about 3 weeks, you have left the Shining Plains and you've actually entered the Everton Peaks. The road dirt that you've been traveling turns rocky to the point where traveling by horseback is almost impossible. Almost. It takes another week or so to get to Helmshold, but the efforts are paid off by early day's light. The city seems to rival that of Neverwinter, but instead of like a river running through the middle, it's actually a series of tracks that weave in and out of the surrounding mountains. As you walk through the city, you see train cars chugging along through. There's a lot of like dwarves and gnomes and fire Genji people here, but there's like the occasional elf and tiefling and other people. There's also like those cool bird folks here. They have a real name, but I don't remember what they are, nor can I pronounce it.
Ada something.
Doritos are here. Just a couple of those guys just sprinkled in. But it's a pretty busy city, so most people don't really take notice of like tourists.
Arakokra believe is how it's pronounced.
I think so. I don't know. I don't care.
Let's just call them bird people for now.
So the Ritos. Anyway, so yeah, like it's a bustling city. Everyone seems to have like a place to go, and no one's really paying that much mind to you. Now that you're here, though, in Helmshold, what do you guys want to do?
Well, let's go look up that friend that Josh mentioned.
Technically it's my brother, but okay.
Brother, yeah, sorry, my bad.
One of those. All right, so I guess, Josh, what I'll do for you is you get to roll for history.
Okay. That is an 11 plus 4, that's 15.
Okay, yeah, you're able to like vaguely remember where this place is supposed to be. But for everybody else, I'm gonna have us roll investigation, but we get advantage because Josh actually knows where the fuck we're going.
Mm-hmm.
That second roll.
That was bad. Oh, that was better.
Wait, what are we rolling for?
Investigation, because you have to figure out where this.
I got a 14.
You also have advantage because I know where the shop is.
Yeah.
Okay. Phoenix got a 16 for all those
Okay.
who care. The previous roll was an 8, so 16 in total is better.
Okay, Robus, what did you get?
I got a 16 plus 1, that's 17, and my second roll is a 17 plus 1, so 18.
Okay. With the help of Josh, you guys are able to easily navigate through this city, and you find this little boutique with relative ease.
Yay.
Took you guys like an hour to get there, only because like it just took an hour to walk there. Not that you got lost. You straight there. It was totally fine.
This is even quicker than the time we got
Fucking
lost in Neverwinter.
Trying to find the fucking police station.
You guys got lost trying to find the police station?
Yes.
Don't
Jesus.
ask.
It's the easiest place to get to.
Listen.
Let's just go in the shop and see if my brother's home.
Yep. So you guys go into the boutique. The door is open, and Josh, I want you to roll Arcana real quick.
Roll for what?
Arcana. For magics.
Okay.
For beautiful magics.
That is 17 plus 4, that's 21.
God, you know everything about magic. So magic was discovered in 1842. No, so you walk in and then you both remember, but also are like, this is hitting you right in the face. This boutique is kind of like a Howl's Moving Castle type situation, where the door is giving you access to this place, but it's not actually located here. It's located somewhere completely different, and you suspect that this is a pocket dimension sort of situation, and that it's significantly bigger than like the boutique would normally give you the impression of. It's elsewhere, and it's a pocket dimension, and it's pretty sizable.
Ooh, neat.
Nice.
Amazing.
Yeah, and Thunder, technically Cass is your character, so do you want to take over for this? Or should I butcher your beloved character that you've taken a long time to create?
I can take over. Since Phoenix, Josh, Solis, and Devora, the moment the four walk in, they see a really tall half elf. Immediately, you can tell that this guy is a 6'4" that walks in, and when he sees you guys, and it doesn't take long for him to notice the four of you. Oh, hello. Welcome to my shop. What can I do for you? Hey.
We're just
Josh...
gonna listen to this conversation between Thunder and Thunder.
You should definitely say, and Josh says.
And Josh says, "Hey Ben, is Cass in? Yeah.
Are you throwing all of your characters into this? Like Ben's here.
Suddenly Ben.
No,
Romeo's gonna be elsewhere in here probably.
No. It's just Ben. It's just Ben and Cass.
Okay, cool. Ben and Cass.
Hey Ben. Oh, hey Josh. What's up? Do you know if Cass is in? Yeah. He's in the back. I can go get him. Okay, thanks.
Phoenix just is quietly like, this was a mistake. So much of this was a mistake.
They all sound very alike. Is that just me?
I think there's like a character voice deficiency somewhere here.
I can hear you guys.
We love
Whoa,
you.
hey, hi, welcome back.
We love
You
you.
too?
No, that was just Josh saying, like, I can hear you guys.
Oh, I was just being an asshole, but like,
Okay.
yeah.
I figured that conversation was going on out of character.
No one knows. What is canon and what is character?
So Ben like turns around and then he goes to the back. Less than 5 minutes, you will see another really tall half elf walk out. It looks exactly the same as the previous one, but the only difference is that his hair is shorter and then he doesn't wear glasses.
So are we supposed to pretend that that's like not the same person? Or
Phoenix, I assure you, it's not the same person. The moment this other tall half elf sees you, he goes, "Oh, hello there. Hey, Josh, what can I help you with? Hey, Cass. We're going over to the birthday of Queen Regina, and I was wondering if you could help us with the outfits." "Oh, Regina? Yeah, I can help you."
you don't pretend to know her. You don't fucking know.
He's just like nodding along, like, yeah, totally. I know who that is. Right.
I mean, to be fair, I'm pretty sure Regina's met Cass.
You don't know what my elaborate backstories are.
But like,
that might be a part of the campaign. It's just her personal arc is finding this beautiful boutique, and and you're just jumping all the way to the end. We gotta work our way there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm being silly about it.
Oh, okay. So anyway, yeah, we're going to this party for Queen Regina. I was wondering if you could help us with the outfits. Oh, yeah, sure, I can help you.
Yeah, I think now would be the time for the fashion montages as everyone figures out what they want exactly.
And I still trying to figure out how the fuck to describe this dress.
Okay, well we'll get around to you. You'll be last, I suppose. Who wants to go and describe their outfits first?
I can go first.
Cool.
So Josh's outfit it's a black dress shirt along with some black dress pants along with black dress shoes, and his outfit is blue with some really pretty designs. The design looks like waves.
Josh has already described his neat ass outfit. Solis, do you want to describe your outfit?
okay. So I'm not the best at explaining. So it's a strapless dress. There is some crystal designs adorned at the very top of the bodice. It kind of has like a short skirt. It's kind of like a little bit above her knee. Attached to the dress also is this long flowing train that goes behind her. And it's a dark blue.
Nice.
And she's wearing heels, which makes her taller, which is not good for Devora.
Even taller.
So now she is the tallest. Artificially, but still.
Yep. She's wearing heels and these long earrings, like fancier earrings than the one that she wears normally. And I don't think she does anything to her hair. Yeah, she just keeps it long and flowing.
Okay. That's beautiful.
Thank you.
All right. Devora, do you want to go next, or?
I will attempt. Okay, so Devora's dress is really like medieval-esque. Kind of think that it's like I'm trying to figure out like how to describe the shade of green because it's not. I don't think it's an emerald green. I want to describe it more as a forest green. The skirt itself is big and kind of slightly puffed out. The sleeves are pretty big too, and they've got these like kind of crescent moon openings on the sides, and then there's like a strip of a darker green down the middle of the skirt, and then like underneath it, because she's still like half expecting some shit to happen at this party, she's got a black cami on with her chainmail underneath, her tights and her boots, and then she also has her rapier strapped to her waist and hidden underneath the skirt. And then her hair is done up in like a bun, and then there's like kind of like a little ponytail of a little part of her hair is like hanging out from the bun,
Okay, nice.
and that's it.
So it's
All
kind of
right.
like a half bun.
Kind of, yeah.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, let's go with that. I don't know how else to describe that.
No, that was good. I very much liked it. I think my description of Phoenix's outfit will blow all of yours out of the water, though. It's a black suit. He has just a red scarf around and white gloves. That's it. It killed Cass to make something so simple, but like Phoenix would not have it any other way.
I mean, Cass is fine with making a simple outfit for him.
Yeah, I do like though that everyone else is like, yes, we're gonna be extra fancy. And Phoenix is like, no. All right, so under normal circumstances, because these outfits are meant for upper class, like these outfits would normally be like 10 gold, which I know isn't much to you guys because you're adventurers, but that's a significant number for like civilians. But because Cass and Josh are brothers, cutting down the price to 5 gold pieces. So even less of a care for you guys.
So 5 gold pieces each?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, so I'm down
I'm
to
down to 234 gold.
135.
Okay. I'm down to 174. I mean, 274.
God, I did not do any math last time, so I have all these numbers that I have to add up before I can take away. What is wrong with me? Yeah, 275. There we go. So now that you guys have your cute little outfits, do you want to like leave this boutique? Do you want to like stay around and chat?
Let's stay around and chat.
All right, cool.
Devora, are you sure? I mean, we are on a pretty tight schedule.
But we just learned that you have a brother. 2 brothers.
You know, one brother who's disguising himself as 2. Why don't we talk about this?
Ben just walk out just like, hey.
It's dark witchcraft. Don't let him fool you.
Oh wow, the epic looks great.
So do you just like magic yourself a clone to complement your own outfits? Is that like
both Cass and Ben say at the same time, excuse me?
Oh god, this is very eerie and very unsettling. Very good on you though.
Josh is just like have his head on his face and just shaking.
Like, oh no, I'm associated with this person.
So what do you guys want to know?
Got any embarrassing stories about Josh?
Yes.
Yes, please. The more the merrier.
No, we actually don't have time for that.
Josh, roll for embarrassment. Oh, it's a crit.
Actually rolled.
That's a 14.
That's so
Yeah, you are-
significantly embarrassed.
You're pretty embarrassed by this. You wish that this was never brought up.
Actually, there is one story. Cass, no.
Yes,
Yes,
tell us!
please.
Go on.
Well, this is way back when Josh was just a baby, and holy shit, he was so tiny.
How tiny was he?
I actually have a picture. Cass, no.
Yes!
Yes, please.
Please.
And Cass pulls out a picture from behind his pocket, and he shows the others of how tiny Josh was. He was the size of Ponyo.
It was like 90% hair.
Oh
Why?
my
Why is there so much
stars.
hair?
Oh my pad. You were so tiny!
How is this even like feasibly possible that you were this small?
You were like 90% hair! Oh my
You're
gosh!
such a tiny little baby.
Mm.
I love it.
It's adorable.
Funny story about this. Our mom actually fished them out by complete fucking accident.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
She just fished up a son? Is that what happened?
Apparently, our mom fished up another child to take care of, and we got a new brother as a result.
Huh.
Wow, I didn't realize that was your tragic backstory. That's adorable.
Our mom didn't know where he came from, but she was just assuming that like during the rainfall, he someone got separated from his family.
Yeah, I mean that's, I guess, a reasonable assumption.
Yeah, which is strangely awkward considering that the hometown is at Dewsbury.
I like how I made the map and that still doesn't mean anything to me. I have to look up the map.
It's like pretty much on the other side of, it's like on the upper half.
Yeah, it is. Phoenix is just like quietly like looking at the map, but just like trying to be subtle about it.
I mean, Devora knows the landscape of this land pretty well, so she's just like, wow.
Yeah. Since my mom fished Josh out of the ocean, she brought him home, but like she was afraid that he wouldn't survive long out of the water. So
Oh, please tell me she put him in a fishbowl.
Yes, he did. Yes, she did.
Fucking yes!
I love this.
Josh, can you roll for death, please? For the sweet embrace of death?
That's a 16.
Yup, you are dying on the inside. This is the worst.
Josh is like really red. He just have his hat down. He just huddled up in the corner. He's curling to the ball and he's hiding underneath his cloak.
Oh, jeez. I'd like to imagine that this is just what the rest of your afternoon is, actually. It's just chit-chatting.
Josh isn't here, he's in Cape Town right now.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, the rest of the afternoon is really just you guys talking with Cass about embarrassing stories about Josh when he was a little itty bitty fish baby. And everyone has a good time except for Josh, who's dying. But eventually the stories much unfortunately come to an end, because you guys do have things to do. So, given a little bit of time, you guys eventually start leaving this boutique.
I assume we've all changed back into our normal attire at this point.
Probably. It would be weird to walk out with your outfits on.
Yeah.
I mean, ultimately you do you.
All you guys better teach Josh about the stories.
Oh, yeah, that's a requirement for the rest of this campaign now. So now that you guys have picked up your outfits, what are you going to do?
Okay, because this town is the city that we're going to is underwater, I would assume maybe we can find some way to get there via the docks?
Okay.
I mean,
so we should check that out?
I mean, I can just swim over there.
Be careful, you might get fished up by another family.
Oh, ha ha! Very funny, Phoenix. I'm crying with laughter.
I would, but I think I used up all of my crying, laughter tears back at the boutique. You were so small. Oh, right. So you guys want to go and head over to the docks right now?
Yeah.
Is that the thing you guys want to do?
I don't
Okay.
get the docks.
Should we roll for investigation?
Yep, you know it.
That's an 18 plus 1, 19!
19, cool.
That's a 19 plus 2. That's a 21.
You said
Okay.
investigation?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, got a 15 plus 1, so 16.
Wow. Phoenix got like an 11. I think maybe he was a little too focused on the whole making fun of Josh being super tiny thing, that he wasn't super great at looking around. Like, he's good enough that he's not getting lost or anything, but like he's trailing back. But everyone else, you guys are on the lookout for these docks, and you find them with relative ease. There doesn't seem to be much over here by the docks, but there is this one broken down house. It looks like it's made out of wood, and like no one's really bothered to keep up with it for like
Let's
a
go
little while.
investigate.
Wait, what? You want to investigate?
Hell yeah.
All right, so you guys approach the Devora and Phoenix approach, but Josh is just like,
Josh does go, but like he's really reluctant about it.
Okay, what about you, Solis?
She's down for anything.
Sweet. Down the climb. Oh, right. So you guys head over to this broken down house, and you see a young merfolk just sitting on the front porch of this place. And when she sees you approach, she's just like, "Business is closed, kids. Go home."
We were actually just needed to ask a question. We're trying to find a way to get to the Kingdom of the Falling Stars. Would you happen to know how to get there?
Yeah, sorry. The road to that kingdom is long since closed. Can't help you there, buddy.
Devora looks back. Who has the invitation?
Oh,
Who had the invitation last?
I do.
Okay, show the invitation, man.
Josh walks away and he pulls out the invitation to the birthday party, and he shows it to the other merfolk.
Yeah, so the merfolk kind of takes a hold of it and looks at it, and it's just like, holy shit. This is an actual invitation. How did you get your hands on this? Wow. Well, I guess if you have an invitation, come with me.
Woohoo!
Yeah, she hands back the invite, and she starts leading you around to the back of this broken down house. And there's this big gray, like, tarp blanket thing that's on top of, like, an object, and she just, like, yanks it off, and you see this submarine, this fantasy submarine.
Ooh.
And it looks like it's seen better days, though. Like, this is old. But she reveals this submarine and kind of, like, gestures towards it.
Devora goes and gets on in.
Alright, is anybody else gonna do that?
Field trip.
Josh does follow suit. He also gets in the submarine.
Now everybody's on the submarine. Yeah, the merfolk also gets on, and she tells everyone that, like, yeah, you guys are gonna want to, like, take a seat for this, probably.
Buckles up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't, like, if you're standing and we hit something and, like, you hit your head and die, like, that's not on me. That's on you guys.
Understood.
All right.
Yeah, understood.
Hey, are you actually gonna come with us, or are you just gonna swim by us? Like, I don't care either way, but I know the rest of these guys can't, like, breathe underwater, so...
I guess I can swim over there.
All right.
Okay, I think with merfolks, I think I can swim 60 feet since I'm in the water.
Yeah,
but that's for combat.
That is for combat.
We are not in combat.
Oh.
We are not in combat, so you're fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can swim indefinitely.
Okay. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go ahead and swim.
All right, just like you could just like hold on to the side of like submarine so you don't get lost or whatever. I mean, you probably know the way there anyway, but you know.
Josh doesn't actually. So
is he gonna relay that information? I mean, of course we know he doesn't, but the Smurf folk lady doesn't know.
Yeah, the Smurf folk just assuming like you know your shit, right?
Yeah. Josh does say like, actually, I've never been there before.
You never have?
No, I haven't.
Nope.
Wow, that's so weird. I don't know. I guess your parents probably like moved after what happened, right?
Oh, what do you mean? What happened?
Oh, you don't. I won't spoil the surprise.
He's like 70.
Oh, you're just a wee baby.
I'm 55, Devora.
You're just a wee one. Okay, no, you sit in the submarine, and I'll show you the works from here. I'm not gonna let a baby swim by. What do you take me for?
See, I told you you're a baby.
You're just a little guppy.
Thanks for the encouragement, guys.
You're welcome. All right, so all you guys sit in this submarine, and it starts going into the water. Yeah, so as you're going deeper down, this merfolk informs you that this trip will probably take like 2 hours. In the meantime, though, she can offer you guys like a map to look at, and she's sorry that it's a little outdated, unfortunately.
Well, we'll
Map,
take
map.
we'll take what we can get.
All right.
But thank you for lending us the map.
Yeah, no problem. Give it a second. It has the sun. Boop. So yeah, it's a little outdated,
Ooh,
but you know.
pretty.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Yeah, look at that. Look, everyone, in this audio podcast, I made a map.
We should post up the maps at some point.
Here's
Yeah.
a play-by-play. Shai just uploaded this beautiful map. It's blue and green.
We'll put it on like the Tumblr, which you
Yeah.
should check out.
Save that for the commercials.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. All right. So as you guys are traveling through, you can actually see a bits of the kingdom via the windows on this submarine. You passed by some sharp-looking underwater mountains that are covered in like coral. There are large stretches of land that just look like miles of thick seaweed. Every once in a while, you see like bright cities. You pass by a particularly close town, and you see that there are tall towers with enclosed bridges connecting one building to another. Off in the distance, you see like other submarines. There aren't that many submarines out in the distance. What you see more of are just like merfolk swimming around and like other schools of fish and things like that. You notice like a merchild that just kind of like nudges their friend and points towards you, and they
Aw.
excitedly wave in your direction.
Aw.
Aw.
Devora waves back out. Devora waves
Josh-
back through the window.
Josh
Even if they
also
can't,
waves.
even if they can't see her, she'll still wave back.
Nice.
Josh also does the same.
Phoenix just like gives them a thumbs up. Alright, so I want you guys to roll perception.
Okie dokes.
That is a 17 plus 3. That is a 20.
Not bad, not bad.
That's a 12 plus 3. That's a 15.
That is a 16 plus 2, so it's 18.
Okay, and Phoenix got a 16. You guys all did good.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah, as you're traveling down, you notice a stretch of land in the distance, and it's a little bit hard to tell from here, but it looks like a pure black bubble is just sitting on top of like some land
Oh.
far out in the
Oh.
distance.
Oh.
Hey, sorry, I totally flew over our heads. What's your name?
My name's Pearl.
Pearl, what's up with that black bubble off in the distance?
We've started calling that the Void. We're very clever with our names. That is a thing I was kind of talking about earlier. It just sort of happened. Like suddenly there was just this big block of like black nothingness, and it kind of fucked up a lot of things. So a lot of people kind of like moved away since then. Yeah. It's just the Void. No one's allowed to go in there. Yeah, I'm surprised your friend didn't know about that, but I guess if like your parents don't tell you about it, then how are you supposed to know?
I grew up with elves.
Sorry to hear that. I mean, I'm sure elves are great people and everything. I guess, I don't know. Look, I'm just a driver, okay? I don't know how to deal with this, with your life story. But yeah, the Void happened, and now people don't travel that much. I mean, there was a lot of travel when it first happened, but now there isn't any travel, so.
So are people allowed to just go and scream into the void?
I think you gotta get like a permit from the queen for that, but yeah, sure. If you can get that, probably ask her at that fancy party, how the hell did a bunch of like ragtag adventurers get their hands on?
By doing some ragtag adventuring.
That's fair. I guess I walked into that one. That's cool. Man, if I knew that like she was like auctioning off like tickets or something, I would have. I don't fight very well, but I'd try. It'd be cool.
What can you tell us about Queen Regina?
She's like our youngest queen yet at this point. It's been kind of hard considering like she's I think the only bit of royalty around nowadays, and she's like super young, but you know she's doing all right. I think.
what happened to the previous rulers? The last I remember, there was... What did you say? 3 queens and a king?
Yeah. I mean, the void happened. So now we only got, like, Queen Regina.
Just as a quick question, on the map, where is the void located?
Alright, so, you see over by, it will be the bottom part, by, like, the flooded forest. Like, that whole area,
Okay.
void.
So, everywhere in the flooded forest.
Basically, yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm glad I'm giving all these directions for a map that no one can see.
I was just asking because you didn't put where the void was on the
Well,
map.
because this is an outdated map.
True.
Did Queen Regina have any siblings, or is she just an only child?
I mean, she had siblings, but, the void. A lot of people lost their lives when that thing sprung up. And, like, the castle where all these, where the king and queens lived, like, that was the first to go, unfortunately. But, like, we've been recovering slowly. And Queen Regina is doing a pretty good job, even though, like, she's super young and everything. She's more of a baby than this one.
That's adorable.
Yeah. There's, like, I'm sure if you go around to, like, any touristy spots, you can get, like, little paintings of our queen when she was much younger. Yeah. I mean, if you guys have any other questions, I can try to answer them, but, you know, I've been a little bit out of the loop lately, because, you know, the whole living upland.
I don't think I have any more questions.
Yeah, I think I've like exhausted all of mine.
Not like how my day is, or, you know.
Okay, how has been your day? Sorry about that.
My day's been pretty alright. I had a really good breakfast.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's good.
How are your days?
Pretty good.
Good. A little bit embarrassing, but good.
Embarrassing. Was it because I called you, like, a baby? I'm sorry.
Oh no, oh my goodness, I have to tell you this story.
No!
Story time?
No!
Yes, story time.
Don't you dare! Don't you dare!
Do it.
Josh, for your moms, we have to embarrass you.
Wait, are these the elves that raised you?
No. It's just a joke between the 3 of us.
Oh.
I will waste the spell slot on both of you.
I always the spell slot on you. I give no shit.
Wait a second, actually. Because Phoenix does want this story to be told. He is going to cast hideous laughter on Josh.
No!
Yes.
I just have to remember how this spell works. So give me a second. I have it on my spells list.
I can look it up.
No, I want to look it up.
Okay.
I love this.
This is all sorts of awful, and I can't believe I'm like leaning into this.
Well, like Frizzy Frizz, you gotta hit my armor class.
Yeah, you got it.
All right, yeah. So for those who don't remember, the hideous laughter spell, basically a creature of your choice that you can see within range perceives everything as hilariously funny and falls into fits of laughter if the spell affects it. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or fall prone, becoming incapacitated and unable to stand up for the duration.
Yeah, that's what it is. Not your armor class. It's just you have to pass a wisdom saving throw.
My wisdom is pretty high up, so I got this.
Wait, do I get it? I get pluses with this though. I haven't rolled. I'm just preparing.
I think you would get like a surprise. So I think you would get an advantage because I don't think Josh is realizing that you're casting the spell. That Phoenix is casting the spell.
Yeah.
Because he's trying to keep Devora and Solis from like telling the story.
I haven't rolled a perception check on.
Yeah, so he's not gonna know.
So you have.
He has no idea Phoenix is about to cast the spell. So I would say you have advantage.
Probably, yeah. So 15 was the first roll. But let's see what my second roll is. Alright, an 18.
Oh shit. Okay. I gotta beat 18.
Yeah.
Wait, I also rolled a 15 plus 5. That's a 20.
Damn it.
Damn.
Alright, he tried to cast this on you, but it didn't work. Unfortunately.
Damn it.
Excuse me, Phoenix?
Yes. Yes.
I fucking know what you did. You tried to cast
Okay, so
you
while
tried
he's
to cast
distracted,
Lillian's
here's the
laughter on me.
story.
No!
She tried.
No. I would not be embarrassed twice in one day. I already had that enough with my brothers. I don't need
Quick,
to hear
Devora,
this again.
grab him.
No!
Devora grabs him.
No!
Strength check.
Strength check.
Strength tech.
That's a
Which
15.
Which means I gotta beat that.
Yep.
Plus 1, so 14.
Fuck. That's a 15.
No, hold on, sorry, that's a saving. Sorry, that's a saving throw though, right?
That's a 15.
So 6, but I got a 16 on strength.
Fuck!
Oh man. She's got you.
I got him.
Wait. I have slippery, so I have. Wait, I think I have to make a dexterity saving throw, but I have advantage.
Oh
Against
shit,
being
I forgot you're
grappled or
slippery.
restrained.
Oh,
I forgot you're a
snap.
slippery bastard.
So 15 plus 1, that's a 16. Let me roll.
Yeah, I got a
let me roll
16.
again. I'm going with 16.
Damn it.
Oh, damn, you're real good.
Nice fucking try, you three.
I didn't do anything. I just adjusted the story.
You were gonna tell the story.
But did I try to cast anything on you? Just saying.
And Pearl from the front, she's like, wow, you guys are a lively bunch, aren't you?
We absolutely are.
So sorry guys. No casting spells or grabbing me.
Do I get to hear that story, though?
No!
Oh.
Write down your number.
Wait. Her number is a 20, but because she doesn't have a phone, because this is fantasy, she just writes down the number 20 and hands it to you.
We'll find you.
Alright, so that was a nonsensical tangent.
Alright, we can continue. That was fun.
that was something. I'll tell you that.
Josh is just super weird.
Alright, so the submarine keeps traveling down until you guys eventually see a castle on the horizon. It's very reminiscent of one of those like old Gothic type castles, like Castlevania type. Only instead of like a drawbridge, there's just like an opening in the front. The submarine goes inside, a door closes behind it, and the submarine is then hooked onto some sort of rail and is carried off as water is like drained from the surroundings. After a few moments, the submarine stops, and Pearl gets up and opens the door for you guys.
Thank
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. As you guys come out, you notice that your submarine is next to a whole bunch of other ones, but yours is definitely the oldest. You can tell just by looking at it.
Yep.
The room that you guys are in is also very small. The only other thing of note, really, is like a large set of doors. Pearl just kind of like takes a step back. Like, she's just gonna like hang out here until like you guys need to come back. And leave. You bringing that dog inside?
I mean, if I'm allowed to, hell yeah, I'm bringing Shadowstalker in.
Alright, just wondering. It's a good dog.
Thank you, I love him.
Alright, so what are you guys gonna do now?
In we go.
You go back in the submarine and
No,
back
no.
away from the Avenger.
No, and through the double doors we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Are you guys in your fancy outfits now, or
It's not the
rip
party
them
yet,
off.
is it?
They're underneath our clothes the
rip off your
entire
regular
time.
clothes and theirs.
It's not
Alright.
exactly time for the party yet, is it?
Well, only one way to find out, right?
Okay, Devora gets to peek through the door real quick, just to double check.
Okay, so you peek through the door and you see that what's immediately in front of you would be like a short staircase that leads upwards, and you can just barely see like a pair of knights waiting at the very top. From here you can see that they have like impressive uniforms, but like the intimidation is kind of cut off a little bit by the fact that they're wearing party hats.
Okay, so I'm going to assume that... Devora kind of giggles at this as she closes the door and turns back to her party. Okay, so I think the party's going on because, like, I see a couple of knights up a set of staircase, and they're wearing party hats.
Wait, they're wearing party hats?
Yes,
Oh my
absolutely
God.
they are. So I think it would be wise for us to change.
I think we might have overprepared if they're wearing party hats. But, yeah, so you guys have a changing montage?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Also, this is a fun fact because Devora knows she's not going to be able to take Shadowstalker into the ballroom itself.
Mm-hmm.
But she does have a call for him just in case something happens. But like she puts her quiver and her bow, like she sets it on so that way like Shadowstalker has it
Okay.
just in case something happens. Because again,
Just in case. Cool.
she's like again, it's a ball. There's like royals and nobility. Who the fuck knows?
Well, there's
if
also
there's
party
gonna be-
hats. So, I mean... I mean, like, all of this is a risk at this point.
So, but yeah, just in case anything happens, she doesn't want to just be stuck with her rapier. She does have a better chance with her longbow in the long run.
Okay. Alright, so now that you guys are properly equipped for this party, do you guys want to, like, go through those doors properly, or, like, ditch, or whatever?
Just
Yeah.
head on through.
All right.
Alright.
You say properly, and my immediate thought was Devora just, like, slamming open the doors. I mean, she's not gonna do that! She's not gonna do that, but that was, like, my immediate thought.
Good,
process.
She
because
could
Solis
if
was
she
going to
wants
stare
to.
her down.
She's not going
so
to.
hard.
She knows Solis is gonna smack her upside the head.
Yeah.
Alright, so, you guys go through these doors, and yep, the small staircase at the top got these knights wearing party hats. As you guys go up the steps, one of the knights asks for your invitations.
Devora looks at Josh.
Josh brings out the invitation from his pocket and he shows it to the guard.
Yep, they look it over and looks good. They part ways and let you on through. And as you go through, you can now see this party in its magnitude. I don't know. I don't have good words. So the room that you guys are entering in is now like the ballroom, essentially. This is probably everything a royal ballroom should be. It's a long hall with high, delicately painted ceilings. There's impressive glittering chandeliers, which are like covered in flickering candlelights. Like the whole 9 yards, really. There are several large, long dining tables that are near the walls, but there's also like plenty of empty space in the middle for people to socialize. And there are indeed many people just kind of like chatting away with each other. At a glance, you can tell that most of the people here are actually merfolk, but there's a handful of other races sprinkled in here, namely like elves and stuff. Off on the very other side of the ballroom, by stairs leading upward, is a young merfolk sitting on a throne. She looks to be more of a child than an actual adult, though. She's wearing like one of these like poofy Lolita type dresses, even though it's like mostly like black and like pastel blues. It's very poofy and cute. Instead of wearing like an actual crown, though, she's wearing a cheap plastic birthday crown.
I love it.
I love Regina.
And she doesn't necessarily seem to be too pleased to be here. She's kind of like fidgeting in her seat a little bit. Standing next to her is another merfolk who's in a completely black suit. If it weren't for the fact that, like, you think maybe he blinked once, like, you can excuse him for thinking that he's a statue. So this is the scene that is laid out in front of you. What do you guys want to do at this party?
Real quick, I would like to just say something just really super quick. Shadowstalker is in the previous room. He's probably just kind of like curled up at the bottom of the staircase.
Oh,
the knights
okay.
are probably very confused because they saw this group walk in, and like there was a wolf next to the young woman in the green dress, and she just kind of like pat the wolf on the head and like told it to like lay down, and then she and the group walked up. So they're probably a little confused about the fact that there's a wolf.
They're a little confused, but you can see in the corner of your eye one of the knights goes down and starts petting the wolf.
Yes, perfect.
That's so
I love
sweet.
it.
Frank, this thing is super soft. Dude, you think the queen would like to go and see it? Yeah, I think so, but like, I want to just pet it all night though. Dude, you can't just pet someone else's dog. That's not...
It's fine.
Sweet! And Frank also goes down to, like, pet the dog.
Everyone down to the wolf.
So, yeah, that's happening behind you now.
Time to roll for
I think the first thing we could do is to greet the queen.
All right, is that what you guys want to do as a collective, or just one of you?
Sure, we could all go and like Queen. That word.
Great.
Great Queen Regina.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I'm down.
Yeah, so you guys make your way over to
Let
this.
her know that there's now another little group of guests here, because why not? I'm sure everybody's got to do that.
Yeah, I mean, everyone has to say hi to the queen. It's the queen's
Yeah.
birthday. That'd be really dumb not to. So you guys make your way over to the other side of the room where the queen is sitting, and she doesn't even really seem to notice you guys until you're like right up in front of her. and when she notices you, like, she sits up straight and like, yeah, now she has to be a queen now. That's a thing. Hello.
Good evening, Your Majesty.
Good evening, Your Majesty. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you for coming to my party.
It's a lovely party.
Aw, thank you. Maxwell set it up for me. And the guy next to her just kind of like nods. But that's it.
Not much of a talker, is he?
Yeah. He wants me to get better at doing these parties, so I have to do the talking now. But there's a lot of other people to talk to, and I think food is gonna come out in like an hour. We don't have any party games though.
Aw.
But party games are the best.
They are, but Maxwell thinks I'm kind of outgrowing pinatas, so...
You can never be too old for pinatas.
Yeah.
I imagine, like, Devora actually did the little raspberry, and, like, Solis shot her a look.
Wait, what?
No, because, like, I did a little raspberry before I said you're never too old for pinatas. I feel like Devora actually did that, and Solis just shot her a look.
And at this point, Maxwell speaks up that, Regina, you're a young, upcoming queen. There are certain things that are expected of you, and unfortunately, pinatas are not one of them.
Solis just kind of mutters under her breath, like, boy, oh boy, do I know that story.
Wait, I have a quick question, which is something I probably should have asked before, because I know Solis got a disguise kit. We might have to retcon a few things. Did she ever bother to put a disguise on, or is she just like normal Solis right now?
Nope, she decided to just go in with that dress, and I mean, it is a really nice dress, so I mean...
Okay. Yeah, Maxwell kind of takes a pause for a moment. Just, you seem very familiar.
Oh?
Have you been to this kingdom before?
Oh, I think a couple decades back. It's certainly been a while. But I don't recognize you at all. Yeah.
Yeah, I could have sworn we met some time ago.
No. Nope. I don't think so.
Perhaps I'm misremembering. What was that noise even, Cheyenne? I feel like I just trailed off there.
That's just Maxwell in general.
Yeah, so Maxwell just kind of like leaves it for now, but he's on to you. Well, thank you for coming to our Queen's lovely party. We hope you enjoy yourselves.
Thank you. We certainly will.
It was really nice meeting you, Queen Regina.
Oh, it was nice meeting you guys too. Would it be okay if I got your names?
Of course.
Yeah. My name is Josh. This is Solis. This is Devora, and this is Phoenix.
Hello. And like Regina kind of takes out a little notepad and she's writing all these names down.
No.
I'm trying to be
That's
really good about
adorable.
remembering everybody's names.
Oh, precious.
It does take some time.
I think I have like half of the people here memorized, but it's really hard.
Yeah.
Considering the amount of guests, I can understand that.
Yeah.
It's a couple more than I was expecting. Max. Maxwell just kind of like glances away.
Well, I do hope that you're having a really good time at your party.
Yeah, I'm having a great time. Yeah,
I don't see anything. That's a 2.
Oh yeah.
I don't tell
You like her
anything.
dress.
I mean, of course.
I got an 18.
I mean, it's Regina. What did you get, Solis?
An 18.
Oh shit.
Inside. I got 14 plus 3. That's a 17.
Okay, so I do want to point out that Phoenix did not do much better than Devora. He likes the crown. He finds it to be kind of funny. But Josh and Solis, yeah, you guys are able to clearly tell she does not actually like this party at all. It doesn't seem like she's the type of person for the large type of gathering.
I mean, if anything, Devora probably figured it out when they walked in and saw her posture. If anything, she makes a mental note to see if she can bring in Shadowstalker for Regina to pet later.
Okay, cool.
Forgive me for imposing, but are you really having a good time here?
Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't I have a good time here in a room full of people whom I don't know and who's way too old for me to like have genuine conversations with? Why would I ever have a problem with this setup?
It was when the 4 of us first walked in. Your posture was a little bit different until we walked up. When you
What? No, my posture is perfect. I worked really hard on this.
Oh, yeah.
Josh,
sorry,
I would drop it.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm sorry for imposing.
No, I'm sorry. I don't know. Parties are stressful.
It can be a lot to handle for someone at your status.
Yeah, I don't want to like burden you with my problems or anything. I mean, you're here to have fun.
But is it really any fun if the guest of honor isn't having fun?
I mean, I don't know. I just don't like big parties. And I know that I'm queen and everything, and I'm supposed to get like accustomed to all of this, but I mean, I still really like piñatas. And like, I know those are kid games and stuff, and I'm not a kid anymore, not really, but you know. But I mean, if this party goes well, then I'd be allowed to like do my own little thing for a party. So I have to be on my good behavior today. So, Yeah, it was really nice meeting you guys, though.
It was a pleasure meeting you as well, Your Highness.
Wait, guys, we gotta find a pinata.
But yeah, that turns out to be the actual goal of this entire campaign, is to get Regina Pinata.
Thank you for listening to Tales of Familial Eternity. The music in this episode features songs from Ross Bugden, Kevin MacLeod, and YouTube Audio Library. Links are available in the description. If you like this episode, please leave a comment or message and tell us what you think. And if you'd like to learn more about our characters as well as the campaign, please follow us at TofeCast on both Twitter and Tumblr for more information.